Hey everyone, I'm back again with another video, and this one is titled, Me with my wife of 5 years. I know she's cheating on me. I can't bring myself to confront her. Please make sure you like the video and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. Let's get right into it. I met my wife 7 years ago at a party. She was the out-of-your-league girl no one hit on, and I was the awkward boy in the corner trying not to stare. Eventually, she was introduced to me by the host. We bonded over a shared love of darts, went on a few dozen platonic outings together, and after one beer and darts-filled night, a year later, we wound up in her bed and in a relationship. A year later, she proposed to me. She's the power person in our relationship. I am working as a chocolatier. She's a vice president in a larger corporation. She works long days and longer nights. I cook and keep the house clean, and work 5 days a week in a small artisanal shop downtown. We're pretty high end, so I am making good money, but she's making way more than twice my salary. So she buys the toys for the house, including a new set-top box for the TV. The set-top box has a screensaver mode where it rotates pictures in your Apple photo library. Last week, she was still at work. I came home from my day and the TV, which I'd used to watch a YouTube video that morning and definitely had turned off, was on screensaver. On it were pictures that must come from her phone, showing her in our living room, one of our female friends, and a guy I've never met in very explicit poses. The pictures moved around the room, so I think there must have been a fourth person taking pictures with her phone, but I didn't see that person. What was weird was that she was wearing a bandage on her hand, something she'd done that morning after complaining about RSI. I left the TV on and was very shocked, but decided to leave the screensaver and see what she had to say when she came home later that evening. When she came home, the pictures seemed to have disappeared. They haven't shown up anymore since then on the TV. I asked her if she'd been home during the day because the TV was on, and she said she'd come home during lunch to pick up a USB stick she'd forgotten in her computer at home. I tried to ask her about the pictures, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. Now, I have to add something. I am not a very experienced person in intercourse matters. I am an introvert and barely had relationships before her. Our intercourse life is, though, even from my experiences, very vanilla. I never have had oral intercourse in my life before, and only twice since we met. Suggesting it to her usually meant that she'd lecture me about not doing those things, and intercourse for the night was a no-go. In those pictures, she did all the things she never wanted to do with me. Since that day, I have tried to confront her a number of times. She stays out longer, lately, not just since last week, for the past 4 months maybe, and she's often too tired for anything romantic, even just cuddling. And when she comes home, she often disappears in her office and comes to bed long after I have fallen asleep. But even during the time we had together, like this weekend, I can't bring myself to confront her. I am worried about what I might hear and what this would mean for our relationship. I still love her very much and can't imagine a life without her. How can I summon the courage to do this? Is there a way out of this? And the first comment says, "Get angry. Your wife has zero respect for you. She had intercourse with other people in your home and took pictures of it. You should be pissed. Here's what you're going to do today. You are going to talk to a lawyer. You are not initiating divorce proceedings, but you are going to understand what is involved and how to protect yourself if a divorce is imminent. Then, you're going to go do all of the things the lawyer told you to do, bank accounts, getting together important documents, etc. Then, when your wife comes home, you are going to sit on the couch with the pictures queued up on the television. As she walks in, you are going to ask her calmly if she would care to explain. Listen to her explanation and make sure that you have the biggest balls you can muster while doing so. Remember, just because your intercourse life has been boring doesn't give her the right to S on your face. Be mad. It's okay to be mad. Give yourself a few days to process after you hear what she has to say, and then decide what to do. It's either going to be marriage counseling or divorce, and I would certainly recommend the latter. OP, I think you might feel like you'll never do better than your wife. Like it might be worth putting up with someone who's cheating on you if you get to continue on with your life as it is. But unfortunately, your life is never going to go back to the way it was before you saw the pictures. You aren't going to be able to interact with your wife like before. What you saw is going to fester and continue to erode the bedrock of your relationship. And it sounds like your wife has figured out that you aren't willing to confront her about things and is using it to her advantage, at your expense. You have surpassed the ability to have an equal relationship with your wife, and you absolutely can do better than that. Listen to other users' advice about seeking legal counsel, and make sure to take good care of yourself in the coming days, regardless of which route you take. Thank you guys for watching. Please comment below and let me know if there's any other subreddits you guys would like me to make videos on, and also like the video and please subscribe.